You just moved into your brand new home, or maybe you just finished a renovation and finally moving in. Today I've got 5 areas that you need to focus on in the first 90 days after you move in, and everyone misses number 5, so stick around till the end. I'm Christine, licensed general contractor here in Southern California and holistic construction consultant helping families just like you build healthy homes all over the US. And today I want to focus on the things that are most critical right after you move in. So if you don't already have these implemented, it's not too late, but stick around because I'm going to give them all to you. All right, let's start with number 1. You've got the keys, you're moving in, but first, before you move in all that beautiful furniture, you should be taking a walk around the entire home, ideally with your contractor. So if this is a brand new build, contractor without a doubt should be doing this with you. This is the handover or giving you the keys. You need to be given a project manual on how to actually operate this home that was just built for you. And a big part of that is not just the beautiful shades and the lighting controls and the timers for your pool equipment. Those things absolutely should be walked through. But you as the homeowner who are now going to be maintaining this home, you need to know where everything is in an emergency situation. So this would be, where is your main water shutoff? Where is that? And how do you get to it? How do you shut it off? So knowing where that is, also your electrical panel. So for the electrical panel, you want to know about shutting off the breakers. If you have a generator, how do you transfer it over and actually be able to enjoy your home with this power outage? Where's your gas shut off? If you smell gas, you need to know where that is. And also your mechanical equipment is huge. So where is it located? You likely know that at this stage, but where is it located? How do you change out filters? What filters are reusable, meaning that they can get cleaned off with water and put back on? What filters need to be replaced, like a whole home air filtration device? You're going to need to replace those filters. And so understanding where all of the big systems of your home are, how to turn them on and off, and how they function. That should be number 1 upon moving in. So we're looking at water, gas, electricity, and your mechanical equipment, also your tankless or tanked hot water tank. Those are your big systems of your home. Number 2 is going to be related to any new furniture and fixtures and soft materials that you're bringing into your home. A lot of materials today off gas. Unless your entire interior is outfitted with 0 VOC furnishings, you likely have some materials that are going to need to off gas for a bit. And so what is the duration of that? Every piece of furniture is going to be different, but is it going to be off gassing within your home? And maybe you're going to be running air scrubbers and charcoal filters that are going to help with VOCs, or are you unboxing furniture and these soft goods and placing them within a garage that's not currently being used to off gas for a period of time in the garage? Regardless, there's going to be a period of off gassing with a handful of materials that you're bringing into your home likely. So you want to have a plan for where are they going to off gas? Maybe it's just one isolated room in your home, and you're going to be running equipment and scrubbers and things within that room. But plan for a period of off-gassing so that you don't feel like the entire home is off-gassing over those first 90 days at least. Number 3 is one that a lot of people miss in addition to number 5 that I'm going to talk about. Number 3 is all about the systems within your home. What data do you have about how your home is functioning? I call this the baseline. In the first 30 or 90 days, you should have a baseline on how your home is functioning. So right upon move-in, checking humidity levels. When you move in, are humidity levels at a comfortable 40 or 50%? And then by somehow in month 3, you're noticing that humidity is starting to rise and there's no unexplained reason for it. That could be a signal. But if we don't have any baseline data, it's really hard to compare it against after you get to this 90-day period and beyond. So doing baseline data evaluations can be really simple. You can even get a device like an AirThings. That's one device where it will give you some data about your home, radon, indoor humidity levels, VOCs, particulate count. There's about 8 or 9 different things that it's monitoring. So if you start that on day 1 in your new home, renovated home, new build, you'll have some baseline data. So the goal in this first 90 days is to baseline. How is all of the equipment functioning, and what does your indoor air quality look like? And it makes it much easier to spot spikes and big issues down the road. Number 4, if you have not done this already, this is one that needs to happen today. It needs to happen immediately because it's just cheap insurance for your home. It's something that we like to implement even in the planning stages so that during construction, this isn't an afterthought. But number 4 is implementing your leak management plan. This is also your leak management safeguards. So these are things like a whole home leak detecting device, having small battery operated leak detectors that go under each bathroom sink, the kitchen sink, the laundry sink, anywhere where there is a potential for even a small leak. These small battery operated leak detectors, you can get them on Amazon, should go below every sink. They should also be in places that we don't have access to. So there are ones that have a bit of a cord attached to them, so you can put something behind your dishwasher. You can put it near your equipment. If you have a air handler somewhere that's accessible and you want to have a leak detecting device within the pan of that equipment, anything that either historically for you in previous homes has leaked or overflowed or caused issues should have a leak safeguard in it. So we have the whole home leak detecting device, these battery operated leak detectors, CO and smoke detectors, those are pretty standard. But even going a step further in the leak management process is thinking through the lens of, is there a possibility that it could leak, that it could overflow like a washing machine? Is there a possibility that there could be an undetected leak, like behind a dishwasher? Anything that is giving you angst about, I don't know, what if that leaks? In your mind, those areas should have some sort of leak management plan, because you want to be living in your home peacefully, not laying in bed at night thinking about what could go wrong. So put a leak management plan in day 1, definitely within the first 90 days, so that you have confidence living in your home without fear of these undetected or hidden leaks. Number 5, this almost never gets implemented, but it absolutely should. And this has to do with the long-term maintenance of your home. And this goes for an existing home or one that was newly built. When the contractor leaves that project, even if that home was built 20 years ago, when a contractor leaves that project, you are now handed over a home that you have to maintain. The contractor's not coming back to maintain it likely. So what do you have in place as a routine scheduled maintenance list? Ideally, at a minimum, you have a summer maintenance list and you have a winter maintenance list. If you want my summer maintenance list, we have a whole episode on that, and we'll put that down in the link below. So check out that episode. That's all about what to implement before you get into the summer months. But every home should at least have a summer and a fall or winter maintenance list, because those are 2 completely different seasons. And this goes beyond just cleaning the gutters or cleaning the windows. Your home is an entire system and functioning, and it's got mechanical equipment. Think about what you would do with your car maintenance. We get an automated alert that we have to check or change the oil. Without that alert or having the sticker in our window that reminds us that we need to go change the oil at however many miles, without those reminders, it would probably go unnoticed for far too long. So if we're maintaining our cars well, we should be maintaining our homes far and above what we're doing for our vehicles. So set a reminder, put it on the calendar, create these lists for at least the summer and the winter months. And this maintenance schedule shouldn't feel daunting. It should feel like you are keeping up with your home's maintenance. And it's not something that you have to do all on your own. There's professionals that should be brought in as well. When it comes to maintaining your mechanical equipment, that shouldn't be on your plate because you could possibly damage some of the equipment. So bring in an HVAC professional to service your equipment. When it comes to a tankless water heater, those need to be cleaned annually. So Maybe you have a plumber come in and clean your water heater once a year. If you have a tanked water heater, those typically need to be completely emptied to get all of the sediment out, but tankless units have a bit of a different process. So servicing all of the components and parts of your home so that it continues to function, because without those oil changes for our homes, it's no wonder that equipment breaks, it doesn't last as long as it's supposed to, or there's debris buildup or clogged condensate lines. There's so many systems that are in our home which just make it even more likely for things to fail or leaks to happen or headaches down the road. So routine maintenance is definitely something that you should put on the calendar. Put it on your calendar for those first 90 days because there's maintenance that's annual, quarterly, and things that need to happen even within that first year. So those are your first 90 days after moving into your new home. Set your maintenance schedule now, and if you need help putting together your summer maintenance list, check out the episode that I did previously. We have the link down below. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe below, and I will see you on the next episode.